But let's get into it, actually, as we talk AEW here. AEW All In predictions. I can't wait to
All
see.
right, I got the Wikipedia up.
Perfect. I can't wait to see Mr. Marceau go undefeated in his preview and predictions for this pay-per-view. Starting with Adam Cole, Kyle Fletcher, AEW TNT Championship. Cole just won the title back at Dynasty in April from Daniel Garcia. Fletcher's been white hot since he joined the Don Callis family. He is fantastic. I think we need a new champion here. Otherwise, I will be upset. And I like Adam Cole, but Kyle Fletcher, this is do or die time. I think he wins the TNT title. What say you?
Yeah, I know Fletcher's a blue chipper.
Blue chipper,
I
baby.
like Cole and all, but I mean, out with the old, in with the new. Fletcher over for me.
Oh, okay. You know what, actually? Here's what I'm going to do. That was just one match of 8. But going forward with every prediction, I will have you start. I will have you give your prediction.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
You want me to? I can just read. I see right here.
Well,
right,
no, we'll go one by one.
Whoa!
We'll go each one. Don't just list off your predictions. Grunt says Fletcher easily next. And Alexis also said, unrelated to All In, but she said she had an audition on Tuesday and she got a call back last night and it went well. Wish her luck. So she might be in a play. She might be in a musical.
Oh, Hamilton! I love it.
What'd you say?
Hamilton, I love that.
Yeah, Hamilton. Yeah. Yes, no, definitely good luck. So the next match, Hurt Syndicate, Jet Speed, Patriarchy, 3-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team titles. Hurt Syndicate, current champs, do they retain here or do they lose with the odds stacked against them?
I think you got to keep the belts on the Hurts, right? I mean,
okay.
Jet Speed, I mean, nice little baby face underneath team. No, thank you. And Cage and Nick Wayne now. So I think it's an easy one for the Hurts.
I got Hurt Syndicate retaining as well. I think they're dominant. I think they want you to think they might lose here because, they don't have to be pinned to lose the championships. But I also think Hurt Syndicate retaining. I agree with the analysis from Mr. Marceau. Now, these are a bit tougher because there's no set competitors, really.
Oof.
The men's and women's casino gauntlet matches. This is really a toss-up. Even I honestly have no idea who's going to win these. But if you win these matches, you get a future opportunity at the AEW Women's World Championship or the TNT title or TBS title, whatever. And then for the men, the AEW World Championship. Starting with the women, though. Who do you think wins this match? We have Chris Statlander and Megan Bain starting. Could be anyone. It could be fucking Megan.
Could be, I mean, it could be anyone. I mean, there's only 2 people announced, so I got my work.
Get your work.
I got a lot of work ahead of me. This is a tougher one. I mean, I like Statlander. For me, kind of been there, done that. Bain, I mean, I think she fought Tony Storm at Dynasty. My memory serves me right.
You're right.
I mean, between the two, I got to lean more Bain if I got to get picked between the two of them. Don't know who else is in the match. This is going to be right off the dome here. I'll go with I got to go with Megan Bain. I just got to. I mean, between her and Statlander, I think it's got to be her.
All right. Well, I'll go back to the chat in a little bit. I'll read everything that people have been saying after we're done with the predictions here. But related to this match, Grunt is picking Athena because she's from Texas. And
okay. I didn't see her on the list, so I can't pick her. She's not on the list.
Exactly. She's also the Ring of Honor Women's Champion and has been for like 3 years. A reign that's been going on for way too long. She really does belong on AEW television. I don't think she wins here. He thinks that she drops the title Friday, wins on Saturday. I don't think that happens. I'm going with the other first entrant in the match, and not just because she's announced. I know you're saying Megan Bain. Maria says Megan Bain. I'm going Chris Statlander. I think Chris Statlander wins. They're teasing her with the Death Riders, which I really don't care about, but she hasn't been in the title picture for a while. I think she goes over. So, I got Chris. You got Megan Bain.
I got Megan Bain. I mean, it was a 50-50 for me, but she is a blue chipper too. Yeah, I think I'm going Bain.
What about the men's casino?
Oh, this one's even harder.
This one's even harder because you got like Bandito in there. Like he's not fucking winning. We have MJF and Mark Briscoe starting off the match. MJF has yet to get a rematch for the World Championship he was never beaten for, or actually was beaten for, but that he has not since gone back for since late 2023. So he is a good choice. But if it's not MJF, who else do you got going over in this matchup?
I mean, I guess like a gauntlet match. Isn't it like you just keep pinning people? Like, isn't it like how many people are in the match? That's what I don't get. It's not like a battle royal.
So the way this match works is that it starts out with 2 people, and then every, I don't know if it's 90 seconds or 2 minutes, I don't know. someone enters, but the match will continue until someone gets beat. So realistically, it could be over if MJF just pins Mark Briscoe.
Oh, okay. So like Megan Bain could pin Statlander, and no one else even comes out.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, perfect. I like that. I like that actually now. I mean, out of the guys in the match, Bandito, Brody King, Ricochet, Mystico, I see here. Also others to be announced.
Yep.
Says
TBA.
I'm going MJF. I mean, I think this is another blue chipper. Hasn't got his rematch for the belt. Big win here in Texas. He's not from Texas, but he could be the new son of Texas. So MJF.
All right. I got MJF there. I'm going to go with Ricochet. I think Ricochet goes over, picks up a sneaky win. It was in the All In Gauntlet match last year that he actually debuted. He isn't really doing much right now. I think MJF is going to be busy with Mark Briscoe for the foreseeable future. But he could win the opportunity. MJF would have been my pick, but the only reason I did not go with MJF is because he's starting the match, and so is Statlander. So I didn't want to have them both win from the number one spot. So I'm going to go Ricochet, earning the men's championship opportunity. So you got
that sounds like a terrible decision, but yeah.
I'll be eating my words and eating my hat when MJF goes over, and you again go undefeated in your predictions.
I feel a little less confident this time. I only have like 3 people to pick from, so these ones are a little bit tougher.
No, I mean, listen, I'm not all that confident either. I'm just kind of going off the dome here, like you said. Those are definitely tougher to predict. I'll go with I'll read the rest of the chat in a little bit, guys. But the other match coming up on Saturday, tag team action. The Young Bucks EVP titles on the line here. If they lose, they are no longer the EVPs of All Elite Wrestling. But if they win, their opponents, Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland, can no longer challenge for the AEW World Championship for up to 1 year, pulling out the old stipulation that TNA did with AJ Styles once upon a time, a long time ago. So this is also difficult because I thought Ospreay and Strickland, easy win for them here. Bucks no more EVPs because this shit has been garbage with them as that in that role on TV. But I'm also a little less skeptical, and I think there's a chance the Bucks could win. But before I give my pick, who do you got going over, Mr. Marceau?
I guess my one question is, why do the Bucks care if they don't challenge for the belts for the world title for 1 year? Like, why does that affect them at all?
It doesn't, but at least allows them to put something at stake.
Also, if they lose the EVPs, does Strickland and Ospreay get those titles, or is just no more EVPs?
No, they're just
okay.
not EVPs.
There's a couple logic gaps in here. I'm just trying to, get them together. I mean, the Bucks winning sounds terrible, so I'm going to go Strickland and Ospreay.
Okay. I'm going to go Strickland and Ospreay solely because if they lose and they can't challenge for the top title for a year, that takes 2 of their top players out of the... What'd you say?
I said if they're not contending for the belt and you're saying MJF is, then what the hell are you doing then?
Yeah, no, exactly. So I can't completely gut the main event scene of all of its top talent. So exactly. I'm going Ospreay and Strickland. You got Ospreay and Strickland as well?
I got them as well, yep.
I agree. I still think the Bucks could win. I'm a little skeptical, a little scared, but I'll go with Ospreay and Strickland. Now, top 3 matches on the card here. Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, running it back for the first time in, I think, 6-7 years, however long it's been, for the AEW Unified Championship. Now, Tony Khan said the other day they're actually maintaining the lineage of the Continental title and the International title.
Okay.
And even teased the possibility that the winner of this match could hold all 3 physical belts.
Oh, all right. Sweet.
Just, that makes no sense. But the match would be great. Who do you got going over, Omega or Okada, Mr. Marceau?
Oh, I mean, it's Omega all day, right? I mean, I got Omega. Haven't really been a big fan of what I've seen of Okada. Hasn't been a lot, but the bit shit, I don't know if he's still doing that garbage, but it's terrible. I got Omega. I think blue chip over Okada. Omega wins.
All right. I'm going to go Omega as well. I would agree. Okada really hasn't blown me away with a lot of the stuff that he's done in AEW, but he's had some great matches. I do think this will probably be his best AEW match to date, or at least I hope so. They are older than they were when they had their classic series of matches in 2017, 2018, but I still think it'll be a great match. And I got Omega going over. Okada's been champion for long enough. Time to move on with Okada. And Omega, new champion. I could see Okada winning because I've seen people say, oh, Omega's broken down. He's old now. I mean, he's older.
I haven't seen anything, like I said, it's the same thing on his end.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's definitely younger than Omega, but it's not like he's lighting the world on fire right now. So, yeah, I'll go Omega as well. New AEW Unified Champion. Tony Storm and Mercedes Moolah, or the Fabulous Monet, better put, by Mr. Marceau, for the AEW Women's World Championship. Now, just to note, None of Mercedes' 10 titles are on the line here. The CMLL Championship, the TBS title, the Owen Hart title, any of the indie belts that she has, none of them. The Creative Control title, I kid. She is not putting any of those titles on the line here. It's just the AEW Women's World Championship on the line. So who do you got, Mr. Marceau? Fabulous Moolah? Fabulous Monet? Or Timeless Toni Storm?
Has to be the Fabulous Monet. There's no way she's losing this match. I mean, she won all these other belts, all the Outlaw belts on top of the one she already owns. I mean, I think if you're going to do it, you might as well just go all the way. I mean, you got to collect them all, right? She's collecting all the belts. I mean, technically, this is the top belt. So, I mean, she looked like a loser. She didn't. I mean, I like Toni Storm, but I got to go with the Fabulous Monet. I just don't see her. I just don't see her losing here. It would kind of make no sense for her to collect all these belts just to lose the top one.
Well, so this is a lose-lose for me, and I agree with everything you just
said. It's not a lose-lose. The Monet needs the top belt.
But then does she get beat for the TBS title? Like, how does that work? Does she give up that championship like Keith Lee and like Stephanie?
She just defends them all.
I would prefer to do that, but do you think she just collects all the championships until she finally loses?
Yep.
And then she starts losing. She has to.
Once she loses once, it's gonna be like a stack of cards. So they'll start dropping belts like they're running out of style. But yeah,
which is why I think that should start here.
I
don't think she will.
I do not.
I don't think it happens. I would like to see it happen. I would like to see her lose here. Have Toni win. But I think Mercedes Moné wins.
What do you gain with Toni winning again? Like
that's the issue. Nothing.
Exactly. So she loses the belt.
I don't think Mercedes. I mean, she gains the championship if she wins, but Mercedes doesn't need that title either. She already has the TBS title that she's already held for fucking a year. What'd you say?
She needs every belt. I just feel like Toni winning doesn't like. Okay, she beats Mercedes, then what? Like, there's no like actual gain of her retaining. Like, she's already been champions a few times. Okay. Like, who else she even have to face? She's beating everyone else. Yeah. So like, I feel like Mercedes winning would make the most sense. I hate Mercedes, but
that makes more sense. I just don't like the idea of her maybe vacating the TBS title that she's held for 1 year. Like, she doesn't put over any. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that. She might hold all the belts. I mean, but even then, I just kind of feel like that belt might become an afterthought, and then the women's division that they have 50 women a part of will not get represented. We will not see certain women on TV, and then Mercedes is just Hoganing the entire division by just completely controlling every title that they have.
I like it.
I am going to go Mercedes Moné, though. I do think she wins and takes the AEW Women's World Championship. I don't love that. I'd rather see Storm win. Nothing's really gained from that. I do agree. That's why I would not have done this match. That's why it probably should have been Jamie Hayter had she not gotten hurt. But who am I to complain? That's a different rant for a different day. We get to the main event. Texas Death Match. Jon Moxley, Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship. It all comes down to this. This is the AEW equivalent of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns from WrestleMania 40. It didn't look like it would be that way because it looked like all roads were building to Darby Allin being the one to take the title. Okay, you know what? Actually, before I go further, who do you think wins this match, Mr. Marceau? Jon Moxley or Adam Page?
I mean, I got to go with the blue chipper here. I got to go Moxley. I mean, Moxley's going to win. I think you got to hold out. You still got a little bit longer. You got to hold out, and then Darby's going to be the one to beat Moxley. I'm just not ready for another Adam Page title run. If you want me to be 100% honest with you, this should be Moxley. Realistically, this should be Moxley versus Darby. Darby was climbing Everest and the Himalayas and Nepal, wherever he was. I think he's done. I think he's coming back. Done, yes. So maybe he wins the Gauntlet. Maybe I take MJF back and Darby wins it. And then him and Moxley at All Out. And but I got Mox. I mean, I'm kind of over Page with a belt. No, thank you. I think, like I said, this should be Darby. So I got Moxley going over.
You say that you're over Page being with the belt. I am beyond over Jon Moxley being with the championship. The Death Riders is easily the worst thing to have ever happened to AEW creatively. At least in terms of something that they ran with that they just did not let up on.
It's not over yet.
I don't think it's going to be over yet. It should be over here. This should be fucking it. Adam Page has amazing momentum right now. He's super over. He's AEW's main character. He should take the title here with help from God knows who. And end this Death Riders bullshit. I don't think that happens. I honestly still maintain the idea that they are waiting, like you said, until Darby Allin beats him for the championship.
Yep.
And Jon Moxley will have his Roman Reigns over Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39 moment here by beating Adam Page. That sounds fucking terrible. And they're going to wait until the fall to have him lose to Darby. That is what I think is going to happen. People will respond well to Darby becoming champion, but not as well as if Adam Page were to win this weekend. Adam Page should absolutely 100,000% beat Jon Moxley this weekend. But I don't think he is.
I just disagree.
I think he has to. The Death Riders are death. It is absolutely. I mean, it's
gotten better. It's not great, but I feel like the whole point of this was for Darby to take the belt off Moxley. Like I said, for me, Page doesn't do anything for me currently.
Okay.
So I would wait for Darby to be the more, because I feel like the whole point was Darby to take the belt off Moxley. So you're gonna rush that? That's like saying, oh, instead of Cody finishing the story to beat Roman, we're gonna have Randy Orton beat him. Like, nah, no, thank you.
Adam
like,
Page is now
gotta
he's a better
wait.
fit. I think he's a better fit at this point. That's why you have to pivot.
I think you hold the belt on until Darby beats him.
Well, guess what? You're in luck because I fucking hate that, but I do agree with you. I think Jon Moxley retains. I hate saying that, but I felt that way even when Adam Page won this Owen Hart Cup a few months ago. I still think he's going to retain. So I will join you on the dark side.
Thank you.
We can. Jon Moxley will retain and Goldberg will win the World Championship. It'll be a fun Saturday for sure. I might call you up on Sunday for an emergency stream. We'll see.